Well, this would probably come as no surprise. I am admittedly very late to the skincare game as a whole. And it turns out that I live in one of the best places in the world to get caught up on it. I guess people actually travel here for the skincare. Which if you'd like to let me know in the comments below if you've ever traveled to France for the skincare and why. I'm genuinely curious. How much of it's real? How much of it's hype? The problem is, and this wasn't supposed to be a theme of my videos this week, I'm running out. This is a mess. Today we're going to continue casual 2020 and I'm going to take you to the pharmacy that hooked me up with this stuff in the first place, get some refills, along with some other stuff that I'd really like to get, and then we can do some exploring along the way. One of the things that I've learned is it's really hard to apply this stuff to my face while talking to myself in a selfie cam, but I think I survived it okay.
But first, coffee. Oh, I needed that. Here at Strata, this is actually the first coffee I've had. Usually I try to have coffee before I leave the house, just so that my brain works. We're operating off of 0 brain power at the moment. I'm still waiting on Richard's notes for the new book, but I thought I'd write down a couple of ideas here before Molly joins me. She just got back, and we're going to be filming for my.pocket today. So it's going to be a really full day between all these things. But hoping to hit up some good spots in the 5th, take you along with us. But I promised a conversation about skincare first and foremost, so let's talk about that.
For me, skincare has always been linked. I mean, it's obviously all about taking care of yourself, right? And to get not too deep here, you know, as somebody who wasn't taken care of as a kid, I internalized the lack of self-worth in so many ways, in like dozens and dozens and dozens of ways that have come up. But it's funny because skincare in particular isn't just a collision with my sense of like not taking care of myself. It's also a collision with my sense of like masculinity. There's something about lotion and treatments and whatever it is that the way that I grew up, that's for women, something, man. And so I've also had a bit of a machismo problem with it where I'm like, lotion's for girls kind of a thing. There's a lot in there that has to be overcome. And thankfully, I've been overcoming it. And Pharmacy Monge was kind enough to help crack that because at the moment that I was like, you know what, I really need to start taking better care of myself, they reached out and asked if we'd like to work with them. And I wasn't comfortable with it, but I said yes.
This is a whole new universe to me, right? Like a serum before you put on a moisturizer, but get the eye contour going at the same time, which is unfortunately currently out of stock. But that's okay, because this is the main thing that I'm really out of. It's nice to be pushed into this a little bit, both by friends and family. My sister, a few women in my life gave me moisturizer of a variety of types, both for my lips, for my face. The hands are what really need the help today. It's funny how hard it is to actually learn to take care of yourself. And this has been part of that journey of learning to love myself. This is like a later stage for that, but immediately feeling better for having done it. I made a bunch of reels about this a couple months ago saying that I would follow up on the experience. And while I'm not sure how much you can really see as far as like, am I younger and more beautiful as a result? It doesn't really matter because the ritual of doing this every morning, of washing my face with like a scrub a couple times a week, of taking better care of myself has really just been a nice gift to myself, if nothing else. And Pharmacy Monge has been like a really nice connection to make as well, not just because they've invited me in and they've given me some instruction and they've given me a discount to give to you, which I will link below if you want to grab the QR code. You literally just show them a QR code and you get 10% off when you show up, which plus the day tax, like getting your TVA, VAT back. So if you want to come do your haul here before you head back to the States, that's great. If you live here, this has become the place that I'm like, for the beauty products at least. I don't buy my protein or creatine here. I get that in my neighborhood because I go through it so much more quickly, but I'm definitely able to pass through here every couple months and re-up. And I feel really privileged for it too, because I like I said at the beginning of the video, apparently French skincare is where it's at, which I'm just learning. I need to learn more about. The new product they have, which is good timing as well, because I've been thinking about it, is this one, Fido. I don't know anything about it yet, but I'm going to try it. It's supposed to be good for your nails and for your hair. The irony being, I have more of one than the other. I told them as long as there's no promise of it growing my hair back, because I like it the way it is, then we'd be good to go. Anyways, we're gonna go get lunch not far from here at a place that apparently we have no photos that you're gonna love if you're in the 5th, and then let's do a little bit of exploring from there. Again, hit that link below if you'd like the QR code that they gave us. You can bring it with you to get 10% off when you check out at Pharmacy Monge for all your beauty goods.
Merci.
I remember the onglet de boeuf with chimichurri from last time we were here. Worth it. That was delicious. Otto is quite the experience. This is only the second time I've been here for the winter menu. Very good. And it's served in the perfect order this time. I don't remember what changed about last time necessarily, but like it just came out in the right cadence and the right spacing. It's an izakaya inspired or themed, I don't know which way you'd put it, bistro, like a minimalist bistro. It's got a nice international twist on things like chimichurri on the omelette, miso on the shiitake mushrooms, which is really good, and a kebab, like a deconstructed kebab at the end, which is the perfect way to end the meal. I had a couple of glasses of wine with it. We're gonna go try one coffee shop that I have not been to before for the exploratory part. This has been a non-exploratory day, but that's okay because I just wanted to do some things that I enjoy today for sanity's sake. That's probably the key.
As we make our way to our exploratory coffee shop, there are two things that I really like about the Fifth. One, well, Otto is nice because it's like this mixture of inspirations. It's izakaya, really delicious small eats, and I love the international elements of Paris in general, but coming to a student-y area is going to get that. Some of my favorite places around here are very international. And the other was the student vibe. I grew up in a student town, and so that vibe of like being around college students reminds me of where I grew up. And so it always feels very homey to me when we come to the Fifth. One of the reasons I love the Fifth as much as anything. It is a really charming area. And I think it's a little bit underrated for the left bank, to be honest. Traditions are traditions. Got a new one.
Thanks to today's patron producer, George Barker, for making it possible for us to explore. Today's a little less exploratory, but we'll get to it here in a second.
I've never been in this church before. What is this? Saint-Jacques de Haute-Pas?
Saint-Jacques de Compostelle.
The bell just tolled for coffee time. That was a really interesting church. It felt very like clean and simple. Wasn't a whole lot going on as far as like artifice. I don't know if artifice is the right word, but like not a lot of gold and decorative elements to the ceiling or the arches, but still some nice artwork. Tiny little organ. It felt very community. It felt very much like people actually live and worship there, which is nice. It was warm, welcoming, and it's on the Chemin de Saint-Jacques. So if you're doing that walk, apparently you could come actually get a stamp here, but they had the plaque on the front of the church. So another random church I've never been into. See? Exploring. It's great. Just gotta leave your dog at home for that one. Come on! Yes! All right, new spot. We'll tell you how it is afterwards. If you didn't catch it already, background coffee, that was really good. On these ones where I'm trying new ones, I'm not saying the name ahead of time because I'm not gonna say the name at all if I don't like it. If you haven't followed me for a while, the trick is I try to basically recommend places that I think you'll like and leave it at that. And I don't need to bring too much attention to the places that I would rather that you avoid. We can play with that a little bit more in the future, but that's what's going on when I don't say it going in. And if I do end up saying it beforehand and leave the name in, it's because I'm gonna like it, spoiler alert. Anyways, background, good. We're literally leaving the Fifth now. I had a great time, and we got to see Joshua at the end, who edits the reels for Paris, My Pocket. Longtime friend. Cooper is in love with him, as you can tell. And it was good to see him too. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow for the 6th.